will be transforming my hair from this into this half up, half down hairstyle. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am showing how I wear my sew-in and versatile styling. The first time I did it, I just kept it in a claw clip and it was fun. After a few days, I decided to keep the hair all straight back. Initially, I did have it in a middle part that was actually kind of giving Wednesday Addams. But it's because my hair is so short and I really can't get away with a side part. Because of the deep color of the extensions I'll be using, I've had to dye my hair, and unfortunately the dye got onto my face and my hands and it dyed everything into the scariest black. This is the second day after I had first dyed my hair. I had to wash it twice, and that's the closest that I could get it to the color of the extension and the closest I could get to the dye off my skin. First, I separate the upper parts where I'm going to have my pony from the lower parts where I'm going to plait and sew in. As I was making this part, I realized that it obviously was not going to be straight, but I was quite okay with that. I thought the hair would hang and hide that. As it goes on, you'll see just how crooked the lines are, but it's not that much of a bother to me. I'm making an extra part to make provision for the little strands of bangs that I'm going to have in the front. I wasn't sure if I should make this into triangles or one straight line, but I settled on one straight line across that I will part in half. Because I did use a product with lots of chemicals to dye my hair, I find that it dries out so much quicker. So I have to constantly wet it as I do my hair here. I'm going to use this gel to get my bun nice and tight at the top. I'm using really tiny elastic bands to tie my hair because obviously it's quite tiny and slippery and I need as much catch as I can get. This may not be the best in terms of preserving my hair, but it gets my hair into a really tight pony at the top. Once my hair is in the pony, I plaited the back parts into cornrows going down. I did have to separate the top parts, which is going to cover the sew-in. The lines are very crooked and wonky, but I'm not bothered by that since I'm going to be sewing it in. This is the hair I'll be using for my sew-in. The wefts are very thin, so I have to double or triple the wefts so I can get some sort of volume in my sew-in. If you're unused to doing your own hair, the sewing in part may be quite daunting because you've got a sharp needle and you have no idea what's going where. I think if you can get somebody to help you with the sewing in or even with the plaiting, that would be so awesome. But if not, I think with practice it gets better. Alternatively, you can use C-curved needles. Those are all the time better. Here I am plaiting two little lines where I can sew in my spirally bangs. I really wish I had clip-ins or even better tape-ins so that I wouldn't worry about how thick and lumpy it gets. Luckily it actually didn't because I had enough hair left out to cover the sew-in. I removed my flat twist and applied more heat protector before I straightened it. This is the hair that's meant to cover the sewing. Also, I definitely had to put a head wrap to cover the two bangs to get the hair as flat as I could possibly get it. I ended with sewing in the pony. I had it already wrapped around the little lump that I had on top of my head, and I kept going around in circles until it was thick enough to my satisfaction. I shot this video over 2-3 days, one because of the dye and two on this day. The lighting in this room was gonna get really harsh since the sun was setting, so I chose to hold it off and complete the following day. This is the next day. I am just trying to get the pony to have as little flyaways as I can possibly get it, and I figured it out. The thing that was quite hard for me to figure out were the bangs, because while I could cut easily on one side, I couldn't cut as easily on the other side, and while I could straighten well on the opposite side, the side at which I cut really well, I couldn't straighten as well. And look, my face says it all. Girl is confused. While I was planning this hairstyle, I thought I wanted my two bangs to be spirally, but as I was working on it, I realized I didn't know how good this hair takes heat, and for some strange reason, it didn't curl the way I remember my natural hair being able to curl when I did this style with my own hair. Another thing with me and my regular parting, the line that separates the high pony from low hair is very skew, but luckily I'm into hair scarves and this one covers the line really well, and I think it makes the hairstyle cuter. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am really enjoying the look. Please just leave your comments below. Tell me what you think. Please also like and share the video so someone else may find value from it. Thank you for watching.